Hey everyone, it's Angelique Luna there. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the podcast. We've had quite a bit of guests online. We recently just had Cooper Beckett from Life on the Swing Set talking about his new book. I can't even pronounce it. Singularity, so very geeky now. Talking about adventures, following the adventures of 7 couples at a resort and seeing their rise and confusions going into the polyamory, non-ethical lifestyle there. We also had Mona Darling talking about her upcoming How to Be a Dominant Goddess class. So I think tomorrow's the last day to sign up there for the very, very low introduction price, and it's a great price. Fortunately, right now I have a little bit too much on my plate and I can't take the class, but I strongly suggest it just from Mona's teachings and blogs and talking with her. It would be a fantastic class to take, especially if you're trying to find yourself, discover what makes you tick and what you'll enjoy. We had Sunny Megatron and Ken on, can never pronounce her husband's last name, Melvoin-Berg. But Side Chicken, or aka Psychic Ken, you can find them on social media there. And they were talking about BDSM. They even gave us a couple of quizzes and asking questions of what we would like to do, what turned us on, what's our heart limits. So, and you can find that information also on her website there at SundayMegatron.com to quiz your partner, see what you like, see what you don't like, get intimate. We've been doing roping, so we'll be going tonight. Fortunately, I can't really take any photos inside the class, just for privacy. That's one thing we do respect when we go to our local dungeon. Eventually, we would say the name, but it's like right now, it's like we haven't got permission from the owners there. We also did visit one of our local swing clubs there. Massive changes since we were there last, and that was like about 5 years ago. Definitely is resort style. It is almost a 24/7 swing resort here in Central Florida. Nice playrooms, night open rooms, cabanas on the outside, hot tubs, pools, amazing renovations that they've done. Definitely very swinger friendly. Working on some workshops there, so hopefully if you're in the Orlando area, you could be able to attend some of the workshops. I'm just waiting for the proposals to be accepted. Probably while that's happening, working that up. Launching the website. I know we have the podcast. I know we have the Facebook page, but again, now it's just trying to get the website up and running. But if you guys have any questions or topics that you guys want to talk about on the show, shoot us an email, info@livingthesexpositivelife.com. If you have any guest speakers, or if you want to speak about anything sex education, different lifestyles, or fetishes, anything, please, again, shoot us an email. We're always looking to educate people in regards to all aspects of sex. Just because our content is explicit doesn't mean that we discriminate. We're trying to be as open as possible to everybody to communicate sex, whether it's sex education with your kids, sex education with a survivor, fetishes, sex workers. Hey, I love everything sex. I want to educate everyone sex. Doesn't mean I don't have hard limits. Of course I have hard limits. Everyone has hard limits. You just need to figure out, because you can't say, oh, I love everything about sex, and it's like, okay, what are you not willing to do? I'm like, scat play? Hell no. Golden showers? No. Blood play? No. No cutting. What else? It's like trying to think. Still not with the nipple clamps. Not that comfortable yet. Yeah, it's it comes in circles. As they say, you'll be surprised when you evolve with your partner, with yourself. Trying to learn and discover. That's one thing I always try to teach people, is that you need to discover what you like for yourself, so you could communicate it to your partner. Like, how you like to be rubbed down, how do you like to be touched, do you like cuddling? I mean, a lot of people forget cuddling, spooning. Doesn't have to be naked, just fully clothed, intimate touching, sensation play. Some people overthink things when it comes to sex acts. It's like, simplify it. Just because you watch 50 Shades of Grey and read the book, it gave you ideas, but do some more research. Make sure you understand what you're getting into. Also, talk with your partner. Talk with, find yourself a friends that you could communicate. Social media is great. KinkyJungle.com is a good networking, and also FetLife.com in regards to finding like-minded individuals. So again, anything in the kink community, anything, questions, ask me. I could probably direct you to someone who already has a podcast in the works, or they have, books and informations. I mean, I could tell you everyone who I follow, who I respect. There's also like clinical psychologist, sexologist, Dr. Chester O'Reilly. She's one of my favorites because very comical, very straightforward. Dr. Zana, she gives you the science of sex. You can watch her periscopes, and she really goes into the details there. Rolodex of people that I'm trying to get on board, trying to interview, spreading the word, that sex is a good thing. We should enjoy it. We should have a great time with it and not be afraid of it. And I think we are afraid of it. And as often I tell parents that I coach, I'm like, children can smell fear. And if you are fearful of talking about sex, guess what? They're not going to talk to you. They'll find something else. So they'll get really bad information. Really bad. There's a great video series going on for this month by Nadine Thornhill, and that's her also YouTube name, and she has great videos on how to talk with your kids about sex, what questions they might have, feelings. That's something we kind of forget to address. It's like, well, how does this make you feel? How, do you feel happy? You feel sad? Do you get those butterflies in your stomach? Yeah, questions like that. Even as adults, we should ask. It's like, how do you feel? A translation from, when you're in high school or middle school, it's puppy love. Then when you get, older, it's new relationship experience. So we changed, the wording around, still same sensations, feelings, and thoughts, just a little bit different. You can listen to our podcast on Spreaker.com or on iTunes, Living a Sex Positive Life there. We prefer that you listen on Spreaker just to support us, because we do get monetizations every time you play it. So it's like same with Cooper Beckett. Purchase all his books, audio or physical, on his website there at Life on the Swing Set, for his books, because then he gets a better percentage because he's self-publishing and he does all the marketing things. It's great that we get Amazon and get it the convenience, but we got to support each other in our work and what we do, because unfortunately this is not like a $1 million an hour job or something like that. But we do our side hustles. We do Patreon, we do Amazon affiliates, self-publishing books, webinars, workshops. So a lot of the content we go, please purchase it, please support it, support the information, support what we're giving. We do give a lot of information for free, but also we still need to pay the mortgage and a couple other things too, electricity, because you can't say, hey, I'm talking about tax. And well, maybe some people do that, but it's like, but we're here to support each other in the community there, because if you realize it or not, still the sex educators, sex workers, we're still the black sheep to the rest of the world, because they just think sex is bad, and it's not. It's fun. It's educational. It could be safe. I think George Michael made it quite well when he wrote his song, sex is natural, sex is fun, sex is great when it's one-on-one. So it doesn't matter. But nowadays with polyamory and swinging, you need a little bit more. Sorry you guys didn't get on to ask me some questions or something, but hopefully you are enjoying our material and enjoying everything we're doing. I'll talk to you later. Bye.